Hello everyone, welcome back to Hush Hush, Juju and Shay, Taboo Talks. I got it mixed up with you.
It's alright. I think they get it now. It's like the 40th episode.
I think y'all got it.
Yeah, right. How you do?
Yes, and I'm Shay.
I'm Juju. Y'all know that too.
Yeah, y'all know us. Y'all know
Yeah.
us by now. But this episode we're going to talk about Taurus season. It is Taurus season. Happy birthday, Tauruses out
Happy
there.
Taurus. Yes.
Yes,
Season.
happy Taurus season.
Yes.
And we're just going to talk about, the sign and how we do with astrology segments.
Our usual, our last, because we started with Gemini.
Yes, we
So
started
this
with
is
Gemini.
rounding up our astrology segments.
Yes.
At least with signs specifically.
Yes.
We'll get more into astrology at some point.
Yes. We're going to dig into it a little bit deeper down the line. Yeah.
And everything's interconnected, and the stars say a lot about that. So I think it calls for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the dates. What's the dates of Taurus?
April 20th to May 20th. So, 420 to 520. Oops, excuse me. Happy 420 also. That was probably timed
420.
right on time. Yeah. I stumble as I say happy 420, but at least I'm aware. 420 to 520. I feel like we might have said this in earlier episodes. The tone of the signs, I feel it anyway, and it might be in my head, so it might be self-fulfilling prophecy, but the tone of the signs, like nature takes on the tone of the signs. So Taurus is home, it's homey, it's about comfort and sensuality. I feel like spring is now springing.
Yes.
Even though we had some summer days on the first day of spring, and I'm like, I would like spring. I would like spring first.
Yeah, right.
But, sneezing and all. But I think that that nature is lending itself to sensuality, to the beauty of nature, to serenity, to things that feel comfortable, the home, and beauty and art, because Venus rules Taurus. So it's about love and beauty and appreciation of aesthetics and all that. So
yes.
I'm settling into this grounded tone of Taurus.
Yeah.
How about you?
Taurus is the bull, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the bull. So majority of people say a lot of Tauruses are stubborn. Like they're the most stubborn sign.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's a stubborn person in every sign, but they're kind of like the most hard-headed.
Because they're earth signs, so they're grounded and they're fixed. So they
right.
Just according to that, they might be the most stubborn. Arguably, they might be the most stubborn second before Leo. Leo's probably second to them because it's fixed fire.
I can see that. Leos are kind of stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about you.
And don't let us be right. Don't let us think we're right. No, you can say it because I'll say it. Because we usually we're not usually. Sometimes we're deluded too. But I would say Taurus is arguably the most stubborn because it's ground, so it's stable anyway.
Yeah.
And it's fixed, so it's fixed, safe stability. So it probably is the most stubborn.
So I don't know too many Taurus, but the ones that I know, like I had some Taurus friends in high school and some in college, and no offense Tauruses, you guys are calm, cool, and collected. I feel like you always are just have like a calm nature, I feel like about them, but you guys are boring. I don't want to say it, but I mean everyone. I'm not gonna say all Tauruses, but the ones that I met are kind of boring, and it feels
homebodies too.
Yeah, and it feels like when they do have fun, and I'm talking about the college friends that I had, because I had a couple. You know how you have the college best friends, like your best friends. They're not your best friends, but they're college best friends. They force themselves to have fun. I feel like it was really forced, and I feel like it wasn't them. I feel like they're more calm in nature, and it's okay to be calm and cool and collected and boring. It's okay. But
Go on, city
because
population
sometimes people
too.
say, think of boring as a bad thing, but it doesn't have to necessarily be a bad thing. Like
right.
I could be boring sometimes too. Everybody could be boring. But when you just have that spirit of like you said, homebody, steady, calm, patient.
Netflix and chill.
Yeah,
probably the Netflix and chill sign.
Right, it's okay. You know what I mean? To have that type of spirit.
I'm with it.
But that's the majority of Tauruses that I've met. Like I said, from my experience. So I can't speak on everyone. I'm sure there's a lit Taurus out there somewhere that I haven't met yet.
Right. With rising something.
With
right.
rising
Aries
or Aries or something
or
like
Gemini
that.
for that matter.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was speaking earlier. I was talking smack about Tauruses.
Uh-oh.
I said that you guys was just a filler for Geminis, to get ready for their season. Oops.
They have their own season. I can't. No, they definitely, and they're stubborn as fuck, so they're gonna definitely fight you tooth and nail on that.
So Taurus is gonna be like, excuse me? Excuse me?
You delusional Gemini. Because remember we did the episode on delusion, and you're like, there's such a healthy thing as healthy.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I sat on it, and you're right, there is such thing as healthy. But no, I would describe that's funny as shit. We're probably gonna get comments. Go ahead and comment, y'all. Please
comment. Come on.
I feel like the boringness is because I've known not many. I've known more of the Geminis, the Aries, the fire and air signs.
Right.
I guess I track them more. But the Taurus, I like the idea. You could say they're predictable. They like that order, and they in control as well as the fixed sign like me. So I feel like, so the more boring and stable and predictable it is, the better for them.
I can see that.
And they're also stabilizing. They can be stabilizing factors, like catalysts. Like they can bring stability to an otherwise chaotic situation. In my experience, and the stubbornness. I feel like Leo and Taurus are stubborn anyway, but I didn't really have too many battles, so to speak, with Taurus like that. But and at this point in my life, like, with the world being on fire and with the first day of spring feeling like it's Satan's ass crack day, I'm okay with boring. If it means that I could have a what do you call it? Like a hassle-free. I'm not saying that I won't enjoy myself. I'm just saying, like, if it can be contained and controlled, I guess is what I'm looking for. Right. I'm all for it.
Right.
Or I'm for good surprises, but you don't control those. Surprises are not controllable. So, but I can, they like that.
That's why I feel like Taurus and Virgo, I think they're soulmates, because I feel like they're similar in a lot of ways. But I feel like Virgo will probably bring the balance of a little bit of fun into their lives, and to open them up a little bit more. But I feel like they are a good balance. And we'll talk about soulmates too in other segments since we're ending the Zodiac season. With Taurus, we'll probably do more segments on soulmates and twin flames and all that stuff later on. But Taurus and Virgo, I feel like would be a good match. If you're a Taurus, probably look for a Virgo out there. I feel like that would be very good. I'm not sure. I didn't even read about this, but no, from my knowledge of both of the signs, I feel like they would be a good match. I'm gonna look it up.
I think you're right. I think that all the Earth signs would get along with each other. And of course the rising and the moon have a lot to do with a lot, but they're compatible because the Earth element is very similar, and there's all the elements are distinct in their own way.
See, one of the most compatible pairs of the Zodiac wheel, Virgo and Taurus.
Oh,
that's
pairs,
crazy. Compared to
all of them. Yeah. Okay.
They understand each other very well, and they expect stability in their life. I didn't even look this up, guys. I just from my knowledge.
Yeah, and your experience.
And experience, I feel like they would be a good couple. And don't say, "Oh, I'm a Taurus and I had a Virgo before and it didn't work." It all depends on the moon sign as well. So, like I said before, and I was telling my sister this as well, and I told everybody this as well. Even if you get a sign that you're in your soulmate and compatibility, it all depends on the moon sign as well. It depends on the chart.
Especially if you're in a romantic relationship.
We got to do a segment on the charts too.
Yeah.
The placements.
Those are several segments because there's so much to talk about with all of those things, the aspects and all the terminology.
Yes.
And it's deep. Yeah, I wanted to mention the qualities that InStyle.com mentioned. Hard-headed, down-to-earth, tenacious, reliable, loyal, and sensual. I can attest to those things, yeah. The sensuality part, because Venus rules them as well as Libra. So I think that both Libra and Taurus are appreciate art and are sensual and appreciate sensuality. And I appreciate it as well, I guess because of Leo. And so I just wanted to throw that in there. Yeah.
And I read something here too. It says, I'm reading the weaknesses of Taurus, and then I'll get into the strengths. The weaknesses of Taurus associated with Taurians are stubbornness. We already talked about this. They said Taurians can be very stubborn and rigid in their thinking and won't accept change. Possessiveness. Taurians can be very possessive and jealous. That can lead to controlling behavior, but you said that they want some control and type of their
stability, predictability,
laziness. Oh, I didn't know this. While Taurians are known for their hardworking nature, they can also be quite lazy at times, particularly when feel unmotivated, uninspired. Materialism. Taurians have a deep love of luxury and material possessions, which can sometimes lead to overspending or focus on superficial things. Resistance to change. Taurians can be very resistant to change and may struggle to adapt to new situations, ideas, if they particularly feel threatened in their sense of security and stability, just like what you were saying.
That's their paramount importance. Yeah, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Like their peace is paramount,
Yeah.
And the laziness I can see, because I mean I'm guilty of it too. But when you're uninspired, that it gets worse. But if you put your hours in and you work hard, so to speak, then you do appreciate your rest and you indulge in your rest. That's when I was saying like the Netflix and chill. I feel like that component enters into it. Like literally Netflix and chilling, like streaming whole shows and stuff in the comfort of your home. And I feel like the homes of Taurus are very aesthetically pleasing and feng shuied subconsciously, and they have, it smells good, it feels good to them, it's comfortable because they like that atmosphere, and they probably don't want to leave their domain because they curated it such a way. It's warm. It's warmth. I get warmth from
like
the
kind of
domain.
Like Virgos.
Right.
Like, yeah.
They appreciate the same things and they're complementary because they're not the same, but yeah, they balance each other.
Right. These are some strengths. So reliability. They said Taurians are known for their reliability and dependable nature. So I don't know, like I said, I don't know any Taurus today. So that I hang out with, on a regular basis to even say if they're dependable or not.
The ones I know are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Patience. Taurians are very patient individuals who are able to stay calm and focused. Okay, I can see that in the Taurus that I knew from back in the day. I can see that. They were very patient. Like I said, calm, cool, and collected was my vibe that I got from them all the time.
Yes, and they make me feel secure. I feel grounded and secure when I'm around them. Like that's the energy that I get, and being not prone to anxiety, but having been prone to it, I appreciate that calming effect. So yeah, I can attest to that too. Yeah.
Loyalty. Taurians are very loyal friends and partners who value long-term relationships. They are committed to their loved ones and they will go lengths to support them. Okay, so they got a lot of good things here.
And they're dependable.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah. Their home, when I say home, I also mean family. But they're the home that they curate and create. Yeah. Right. That's that seems like it pretty much ties up their qualities. I think that's a well-rounded set of qualities. And then they're also the second youngest sign. Aries is the youngest and Taurus is the second. So their astrological age is if Aries is infant, I guess they would be like toddler or something. Taurus, like in terms of astrological age. So they're more. So
they have some sense of like immaturity or just like
maybe
Aries.
Immaturity, wonder. Like childlike wonder, appreciation of pretty things.
Okay.
Like you were saying, they said about materialism, stuff like that, because you're figuring out like you're tactile and you're figuring out your environment and who you are, and then like how you relate to it and vice versa.
Right.
So I feel the astrological ages. We could probably do a whole segment on that too. But it's interesting when you consider all of these factors that go into like the making of a person or a sign, much less a person.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I know you know the astrology ages and stuff. I'm not. See, I don't know that part. But you always say.
I'm a
like,
student still.
Yeah,
I'm a novice
of course,
still. But I'm learning as I'm talking to you and talking to y'all.
Right.
Yeah. And let us know if there's as she said in Erin Brockovich, some holes in your research. She's like, excuse me, honey, there are no holes in my research. But if you have another perspective or if there's something else that you want us to elaborate on, please let us know.
Right. We could go into celebrities.
Celebs, right? Point. Yes. Okay. Offhand, I know that Audrey Hepburn is a Taurus, and I love her. She was one of my first favorite old school actresses. She also was the image of pretty and like skinny waif pretty, but fashionable and chic. So I feel like as a Taurus, she had an eye for all of the designs that she wore, and she kept a lot. If she didn't keep some of the wardrobe, she should have, because she looked good in it. But appreciation of beauty, I can see that in her too. I don't know many off the top of my head. I feel like I have to look this up.
I see Adele.
Oh yes, she is a Taurus.
Yeah, May the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
So she's pretty cool.
I love her too.
The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Oh right, okay.
He's a Taurus. I always thought he was a Libra.
Mm-hmm.
You gave me Libra vibes.
I was thinking fire or air. I wasn't thinking Taurus.
I was thinking Libra. I was never thinking Taurus.
Mm-hmm.
George Clooney.
Right. Okay. Janet Jackson.
Oh, Janet
I love Janet.
Jackson.
I knew that too because she's one of my
And
favorites.
I'm gonna see her in concert.
Girl,
too.
I can't. She still got it. I saw her.
See her in concert.
I'm jelly.
So excited.
I'm jelly. She still got it. She
Really?
still got it. You saw like little teasers on her IG.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
Cher. How can you forget?
I love Cher too. Yes, I love Cher. She's like, when she called what's his name, David Letterman, an asshole. She's like, maybe you're just an asshole. And because he was being particularly difficult, so
she's made
she
it
keeps
20th.
it real.
But I feel like May the 20th is like kind of like she's like one step away from, because May 21st is Gemini.
She's at the end, right?
She's May the 20th, so she's kind of like
she's Taurus Gemini.
She's cusp.
Mm-hmm.
May the 20th.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think I'm compatible with them particularly too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm on the cusp. That's interesting.
She's on the cusp.
Okay, I can see her being both.
Yeah.
I can see her being both.
Tina Fey.
Okay.
She's a Taurus.
I can see that. Yeah, she has a quiet power to her.
Mm-hmm.
I think the quiet power, besides Cher, quiet power sums it up. You know, because Janet Jackson's soft-spoken. Yeah. She's a hell of a dancer and performer. Yeah. And she's loud in her
in her
fierceness.
Other things, right?
But she's very soft-spoken as a human, you know, as a person. Uma Thurman, Rami Malek, who played Freddie Mercury and Mr. Robot. He's cool. You've seen it. I think he was in some mummy movie. Okay. I don't know, but he's a really good actor. Yeah. Okay. Jack Nicholson.
Oh wow.
Love him. I think he's he's April 22nd. So he's a little bit Aries, but he's Taurus. And Barbara Streisand. Maybe that's why she and Oprah didn't get along. Oh, because it was Aquarius and Taurus. That could either go this way or that way. I don't know if allegedly. I don't know if they didn't.
Allegedly.
But allegedly, that's what the story was. But yeah. I think that that concludes our little Taurus episode. Thank y'all for being patient, as Tauruses are, with us. Be on the lookout for more astrological themed episodes since we're done with the signs. I feel like that was a little restrictive. Like, we had to do the signs because like we started it, so we had to finish it. For me, I don't want to speak for you. Yeah, I like but now I mean, I like doing it. I'm just saying, now that we've concluded it, we have freedom to branch out into other aspects. So.
Yes, definitely. So thank you guys, and thank you. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. _hush_ podcast on IG. That's what it is. I don't know. We're both tongue tied today.
Yeah, it's
but
all right.
Thank you so much for watching, and check us out.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.